start working more specifically, I start from the top and I work my way down. Okay, so it's good to work on the trapezius in this position. Okay, so I'm sorry. You can start by pushing gently on or pressing on the trapezius with your palm.
You're pushing it toward the shoulder.
Yeah, I'm starting from this corner where the neck meets the shoulder here, and then I'm trying to push. I'm applying pressure down towards your feet, but I'm trying to push out towards the arm this way. Okay, and sorry. I work one side at a time. Okay, so after that, then I start using more penetrative tools, and I just work the very top ridge of this trapezius muscle. So the tool that I like to use here is the thumb, just because I'm really comfortable with it. But you can very well use your knuckles, whatever. For this, when I'm working on the table, I actually feel like I'm stronger if I get at the same level. That way, I'm just pushing straight ahead. I don't have to worry about like trying to push this way when my body is above. So I mean, you can try different things, but I like to just get at the same height. And my thumb starts off right at the corner of where the neck meets the body here, and then I just apply pressure down towards her feet here. And I'm just staying on that. You can think of the trapezius as being like a ridge, and I'm just staying at the top of that ridge, whatever the highest point. And I'm just pressing basically. If you want to, you can also apply kneading, adding like a circular motion to this technique. But I gradually work my way laterally across the top of the trapezius muscle.
That feels good. That's where my nuts are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's not bad kind of sore. It's good kind of sore.
Yeah, so even from here, it's good to just pay attention to what's going on instead of just, blindly pushing one point after another. If you feel like an area is tight, like if you encounter a knot or something, it's good to just sort of stay on it and see what happens.
I know how long you keep pressing.
Okay, yeah, there's no, yeah, I don't think there's a really prescribed amount of time. There have been times where I stay on a point for a pretty long time before I notice anything, but, definitely don't wear yourself out, and also if you notice the patient is kind of like they've stopped breathing or something.
Yeah, keep breathing.
They're not moving anymore.
Yeah, it's good to
revive.
yeah. Okay. Now I always put pressure on that ridge line. You can also do pushing again with a more penetrative tool. Instead of using the thumbs, if I'm going to push along the ridge line, then I use my knuckles, if anything, because it's kind of damaging to push with your thumbs. But I can't really slide there. Okay. Now, after that, I do a little bit of palpation. So I'm just palpating this area right here, the very not at the ridge line of this trapezius, but below it, up until like maybe the attachment to the scapula here. Okay, so I'm using like the pads of my fingers here. I'm just kind of feeling for any spots that feel a little bit tighter. And then if I feel something, then I apply direct pressure onto it. So, another thing you can do while you're here is you can pinch and kind of pluck the trapezius. This is pretty intense. Okay. So my fingers are kind of, if this is the trapezius muscle, my fingers are going under and my thumb is on top, and I'm trying to like, pluck that muscle.
Is that grasping or pinching?
Okay, pinching is just, grasping is using your whole hand. Okay. Pinching is when you use like, maybe one or two fingers this way. And then when you're plucking, in addition to this, you're like kind of like pulling that muscle fiber. So I do a little bit of plucking on the trapezius here. And then the next area I want to work on is the medial edge of the scapula here. So it's good to start off right at the corner, this upper medial corner. This is kind of where small intestine 14 is. Okay. And I apply pressure, almost like you're trying to dig under the scapula.
Is it scapula shoulder blade?
Yeah, shoulder blade. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Because I did not take this anatomy class.
Yeah,
I don't know my
I'm
toes
sorry.
from my fingers.
Yeah.
The same thing, actually.
No, I need to take that next time.
Japanese is the same word, maybe?
So I'm just using my thumb. You can use anything you want to, like your fingers, your knuckles, and again, it should almost be like you're trying to dig under the medial edge of the scapula here. I actually pay a lot of attention to the shoulder, the upper. Again, most people have some tension here, so it's good to try to release it. I just follow the medial edge of the scapula all the way to the bottom corner, which is called the inferior angle of the scapula of the shoulder blade.
Where is your SI-14?
Okay, SI-14 is just off the corner of the shoulder blade. So, like this is